What is good, everybody? Welcome to the CovrPrice New Comic Book Day show, the show where we talk about this week's books that are coming out. That's right, it's going to be Wednesday. By the time maybe you're watching this on the replay, you're going to be heading to your shop, and we just want to make sure you guys know before you go. And by we, I mean myself and these handsome fellas. We got the infamous Jeb joining us, and we've got our brother Gabe. Gabe, what's up, man? Gabe, how you been?
Dude, I'm doing great, man. I'm good. We were in the back talking about manga. I sent you a bunch of texts right now, bro. So be ready. Be ready, dude. I did a bad thing, introduced my wife to Berserk, and I was like, I'm sorry, baby. Never mind. Don't read that anymore. I don't think you need to go any further. But dude, I'm pumped, man. Let's talk comic books. It's a nice big week this week. Some fun stuff out there. So everybody watching, you are gonna get some good info. And oh god, gets me every time. I'm gonna get super baited, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I want that now. I didn't know about that before. I need to pick it up." Gets me every time. Every time.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you shared it with me. I'm totally gonna look into it. I gave a shout out to those catching the replay, and of course, those of you who are joining us live. Thank you so much, Gabe. The beard, man, it's reminding me of the Lords of the Longbox days. Like when the big beard.
I'm bringing it back, dude. I'm bringing it back.
I love it, dude. You gotta bring it back. But anyways,
the best time to grow a beard is right when it's about to hit 100 degrees. God damn it!
But that's the worst idea ever. You're gonna get all itchy and stuff. But anyways, of course, we've got Jeb. Jeb, big week ahead. How you been, man?
Man, this is a huge week for books, man. There is so much good stuff. Like we're all gonna be broke. That's all I got to say. We're going to be broke as a joke, but we're going to be entertained, guys, this week. Let me tell you.
That we definitely are. But yeah, you know what? Let's just dive right into it and talk some of this week's books. Before we do, though, I want to just remind everybody, in case you didn't know, CovrPrice is actually going to be at C2E2 this weekend. So don't miss out. I mean, the crew's going to be there. I think even Izzy's going to be there. He was saying that yesterday. But you're going to see Matt, John, and many others going to be at the con. And they also have a panel that's going to happen at room S402. And they're going to be having a conversation with Jenny Frizen, man. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. They're also going to include a free limited gift for attendees. So yeah, those are limited. Well, I believe it's one per person. And you get these cool little things right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's rad.
Dude, I love it. I hate that it's covering you right now. But a cool little lanyard right here. And you've got the Frizen art on the side. You've got the CovrPrice logo up right at the top. And yeah, really, really cool. There's some other things here I don't think I'm supposed to share with you guys until tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow to Comics Covered, because Matt and John, I think, are going to be talking about what to anticipate for C2E2. And I believe the list is also gone live with all the exclusives that are available at C2E2. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. Go check it out over on the website immediately after the show. But speaking of the show, I said, it's time we get into this week's books. Yes, New Comic Book Day is here, baby. And it's another stacked one. I feel like we're saying this every week. So much good stuff coming out, man. That's really where we're at. But we just want to make sure you guys know before you go. And we're going to share some of our selections for this week, books that we're looking at and we are excited to pick up. So first, two books that we're going to talk about. Whoa, okay. We're starting with bangers, apparently. Absolute Wonder Woman, issue 18. This one being the Putri cover. And then to the right, we've got Amazing Spider-Man 25. I just want to talk very quickly about that Putri cover. Guys, there have been so many amazing covers for Absolute Wonder Woman. The Absolute Universe as a whole, DC as a whole, has been dropping fire covers, man. They're just amazing covers. And this one here, man, Putri, I think when it comes to the Absolute Wonder Woman run, probably in the top 3. And you guys might think I'm crazy for that one. You feel free to call me whatever you want, but it's up there. I really like the Panosian 1 in 25 for issue number 1. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh, the connecting cover?
No, the Panosian, where it's like all the blue background and she's at the forefront. It's like kind of like a bust.
Oh, yeah, okay, that one. I was thinking the one on his website. That was like the connecting cover.
That one I love so much, but this one's up there, man. I think Putri killed it with this. What do you guys think?
Nah, man, Putri always delivers like awesome work. It's so, I would say, it's very layered, it's textured, it's awesome. She looks hot as hell, and hell meaning Tartarus and Hades and all that stuff, good stuff that's going on in her world. Man, yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman is one of those books where I started picking up and I was like, okay, I'm in for the long run. So yeah, man, loving everything about it.
Yep.
Yeah, Absolute Wonder Woman is one of the best books out there. I mean, it's it's A1, AB for me. It's Batman and Wonder Woman. When it comes down to the ultimate, the absolute line of books, it's 1A, 1B, Batman and Wonder Woman. And this cover is fantastic, dude. I don't think we've gotten enough covers that really highlight that she's from hell. And that's one of the cool twists about Absolute Wonder Woman is that she was raised in hell and has powers because of hell and that kind of cool stuff. And seeing these skeletons giving her the crown, perfect. Oh. This is bad, dude. This is good representation of her being like the queen of hell, coming from hell, all that great stuff. This works out. This works out really good.
Yeah, man.
Well said, both of you, man. I really love this cover, dude. I don't know, maybe I'm biased with the crown thing, but yeah, dude, it's such an amazing cover. But then to the right hand side, by the way, shout out to Hannah for picking this and putting this on the list. We have Amazing Spider-Man issue 25. Jeremy picking this one, and when it comes to ASM, dude, Jeb, we didn't talk about this prior, and I want to talk about it because ASM 24 had some pretty big moments within it, and at the end, the whole thing with Carnage. I mean, Eddie wasn't there, dude.
Man, Eddie got knocked out. I can say that again. I've already read this, guys. I'm way up to date. I can't say enough good things about Death Spiral. Death Spiral has been awesome. Torment's a very interesting character. We still don't know what his deal is. Like where's all this coming from, kind of thing. We know who's been pushing it, but we don't know why this guy does what he does. And this is like one of those things because everyone's been like, oh, he's a new symbiote. He's a new symbiote. This guy's not a symbiote, guys. Like, I know, but this one confirms that he's not a symbiote. But he is definitely a really cool killer character, to say the least.
Yeah.
I'm digging this Ed McGuinness cover, dude. I love Ed McGuinness, dude. He's such a great artist. I mean, from way back in the day when he was doing Deadpool, I have an original page of Ed McGuinness Deadpool art, but he doesn't do anything better than action and big characters, and you have that on this cover here, which is fantastic.
Gabe,
that's another thing, man. It's like when you do a really cool crossover, like do it like this with all these awesome artists. You know what I mean? Like it delivers in the art, 100%.
I was gonna say, Gabe, I feel like I keep learning more and more about your original art collection, and it kind of blows my mind. So, like,
I don't have much left anymore. I don't have much left anymore, but I still got a couple cool pages lying around.
A couple bangers.
We need to go through that one day, man. I want to see what else is left in this collection of yours. But yeah, so these two books, two big ones. The Poochie cover is just amazing, and as you heard the boys say, Absolute Wonder Woman is just wonderful. And then you have Amazing Spider-Man. Big things happening here with Torment and the whole Death Spiral stuff. Like I said, the last issue kind of left me on a cliffhanger, so I'm totally picking up issue 25. Now, since we're talking ASM 25, man, Nick putting this one here on the list, and this Bromeo cover is one that I'm immediately drawn to. I'm a huge fan of the whole Scarlet Spider stuff throughout time. In fact, I actually have a cousin who like refers to me as Scarlet Spider. He thinks he's Spider-Man, but it's whatever.
That's not a good thing that he's calling you Scarlet Spider. Then.
Yeah, but anyways, but yeah, dude, I love this. Bromeo's been doing so many of these covers. We talk about them every time they cross FOC or New Comic Book Day. These major moments from Spider-Man's, entire run and the stories we've come to know throughout time. And here you could even see the reflection in the windows of these buildings. You see Jackal right there, and I love this, man. It is so well done. And then to the right, of course, we have Cyclops #1. This one being a second printing, 1:25 ratio. But tell me that is not a wicked cover.
I hate that this thing is a ratio cover, dude. That's an amazing cover. I'm a big Joe Mad fan. I'm not sure who Hickam Hibachi is, but that guy is channeling 90s battle chasers Joe Mad in that image right there. Everything from top to bottom. This is a great cover. This is great energy, great Joe Mad influence. Damn. You know, I'm just gonna download this cover and make it the wallpaper on my phone. That's how cool it is.
Yeah.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that.
I'm not gonna go after 1 in 25 second print. That's probably not gonna happen. This is like extremely, affordable, like $10, $15. But
Yeah.
But that's a cool cover, dude.
You gotta align so that the time at the top of your phone is gonna have,
it's gonna be in the blast. Yeah,
it has to be. It has to be. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I absolutely love the Lee Bermejo. Man, this is a cool cover just because it kind of harkens back to like when Jackal first created the clone, and then we jump right to the 90s, and so he didn't really have to do a bunch of different covers for this one. He just had to do something that it all kind of just come together, and with the image on the building and stuff. But man, I loved the whole Maximum clonage and the Clone Saga and everything. I thought that was cool, man, because it gave me Kane, and Kane is still to this day one of my all-time favorite characters. So
yeah, my first ever comic books was a 1-2 punch. It was Venom License to Kill, and then I had some Maximum clonage in it, and so because of that, that's why I'm just a big fan of the Ben Reilly stuff. It's kind of what reeled me in. But yeah, Gabe, it is true. Rattlesnake Comics, shout out to him. That Cyclops cover is available as a first print in a regular trade. So if you're interested in that one,
I just noticed it. I looked it up, and it's ridiculous that the 1 in 25 second print variant is just a version of the regular cover. Like, what are they doing? That's insultful. That's terrible.
Yeah,
whatever. Awesome cover either way. But pooey on there because I'm downloading it right now. I'm not paying.
I don't blame you.
The second print cover is a little bit better because you have that orange, like smoky background and stuff.
Nah, it's cool. It's almost like it's negative space background.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I dig both of these covers for this week. But moving on, some crossover stuff here with the Invincible Month that we've got going on. Department of Truth, issue 36. You can see a certain somebody, Omni-Man, on this cover. Really love that one. And then the Aerotech. Issue number 4, dude. That classic meme. Right? Like, he's probably thinking of some other chick, but no. He did it. He actually did it. He actually did it. I love it. But yeah, both of these covers, the one on the right is just hilarious. Like I said, the classic meme, but then that Martin Simmons cover is just a straight up banger, man. A lot of these Invincible crossover, the Invincible Month covers that we've seen have been great. Some stand out way more above the crowd, this one being one of them, and Martin Simmons killed that one too.
No, I love Martin, man. He's a really cool painter. Soon as you see a Martin Simmons cover, you know it's a Martin Simmons cover. That's the thing. He stands out. But yeah, all these Invincible team up covers, man, a lot of them have been popping, and it's cool to see. And man, I watched the first 3 episodes or the first couple episodes of Invincible, and wow, so good, man. So good. I'm so excited for the rest of this season.
Haven't watched yet. I still got to watch Daredevil after, but yeah, Gabe, what do you think of these?
The Invincible covers is great. I mean, all of them have been coming out. Have been fun. It's a fun little set to collect if you're into that kind of stuff. And the one here for Department of Truth is just creepy. It's just really, really creepy with just the crossed eyes on the woman and just the whole look on Omni-Man. Creepy stuff.
Yeah.
And that Erototech one is interesting. It looks like he's in bed with some kind of doll or dummy or something, but it's kind of that meme, right? Of like, I bet he's thinking about other girls, and he's really thinking about like video games or something like that, right? It's that same kind of meme aesthetic to it for sure. It's funny.
Yeah, I agree with Awesome Sauce saying that the Invincible Month has amazing variants, and they've all been really good, but some just like really stand out above the crowd, and I think this one is one of those coming out this week. But moving on, we've got some picks here by the staff and Lefteros. We've got Fantastic Four First Foes. Number one, this one being the Phil Noto, and I like that one because yes, I mean if you guys enjoyed the film, I think this is a cool book to have in your collection. And then you got Feral 21. We all know that Forstner's been on this doing her thing, and this is a pick by Lefteros this week.
Yeah, man. What's cool about this Fantastic Four cover is that you could take it and you can go get the signatures of all the, the actors and stuff on a book like this. So that's one thing that's really cool. Another thing is it's kind of like that montage in the movie where like they're fighting all their villains and stuff. I'm pretty sure this is basically a little bit of mix of that with like Mad Thinker and Mole Man and all that kind of cool stuff. Speaking of which, that was probably one of my favorite things about Fantastic Four. I really liked the way they did Mole Man.
Yeah, Mole Man was cool, and the whole underground. It was all so well done. I enjoyed it too. Gabe, anything?
The Feral cover is neat. I like the Feral cover. Feral cover. Yeah, it's fun.
So all the Feral covers, aren't they usually homages of whatever?
So we're gonna get to some of the homage covers, but one thing I do want to mention, first, Fantastic Four. Reason why I like such covers, man, it would be great to get signed by Phil Noto, but you never know, man. Maybe you could bump into one of those actors at a con or whatever and get that signed. But for myself on the Feral side, one thing that is very important to note about why this was on the picks for this week is that you guys remember that Tony Fleece and Forstner were working on another title, one of those titles that set them off and really put them to the forefront here was Stray Dogs. And we learned within this issue that there is a connection between the two titles. So this could be a big point when it comes to both titles. And Feral's obviously going to show how it's a shared universe. And I think that's going to be awesome. I hope they play into that a lot more. What it's going to expand, who knows? But
I just want to see like a show on this. Like,
oh, it's show worthy, dude.
Yeah, man.
I believe so. But yeah, so these two books definitely wanted to highlight for you guys. Up next, though, since we were talking Feral 21, what better book to pay homage to? You were talking about it, G.I. Joe 21. So really cool, man. Matt obviously selecting this one for good reason. And then you got Flash 31 here, selected by Steve, who's part of our team. And yeah, man, that homage is just too good.
I like that the Flash one. It's like she's taking a selfie,
Oh yeah, it says comment, like, and subscribe underneath.
Yeah, man.
It's like she's doing like a YouTube video or Twitch or something.
Flash is just like
or whatever. Yeah,
I feel attacked.
Oh,
why?
Just face palm.
Because that's us. Like, hey, make sure to like, hit subscribe.
Get it?
No, that's how it works, right?
Speaking of which, guys, just so you know, CovrPrice.
But that G.I. Joe cover is badass, dude. That's fun. That's fun and cute. I like that kind of stuff. This is a perfect little homage. I love that cover, that original issue 21 of G.I. Joe, the silent interlude. They even call it a silent interlude on here too. So that's fun. That's fun all the way through. Good job on that one, guys.
Yeah, it's looking like on this one we're going to be getting a new writer as well, hopping on for the Flash, and it's going to be Ryan North. So just wanted to put that out there.
Dude, man, Marvel's picking up all of DC's picking all of Marvel's writers, dude, because he was a big writer at Marvel for a minute doing Fantastic Four and stuff. Yeah. But this is also not only that; it's also the start of a new storyline. All this new DC stuff right now is perfect jumping on points for people. So if you want to read the Flash, here issue 31.
Yeah,
that's a jump on point.
Yeah, this is the one. We do think that this is a good jumping on point, especially with the new writer now at the helm. So why not? This is I would say it is. Now, yeah, moving on though from this one, we've got some Green Lantern stuff to talk about, man. Two Amazing covers. In fact, I know it says Green Lantern 33, but that regular cover right there, the wraparound, is so neat. If you guys see it's like the complete image, so cool. And then to the right hand side, you've got the Aja variant. This one was selected by Bobby, and a wicked cover there. But there's big things happening here with Green Lantern. It's the milestone issue. It's issue 600. So yeah,
boom, 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 boom. I just watched that the HBO Lanterns trailer the other day. I didn't even know that trailer was out. That's how much I pay attention to Green Lantern, and it's actually kind of cool to see Green Lantern like in the pics, because I feel like we never seen Green Lantern anywhere.
Yeah,
which is too bad, because Green Lantern is a really good character. It's a really good book. I'm really pumped for the Lanterns on HBO. I want to see what's going to happen, like what books are going to pop off because of it and stuff like that.
I love that actor who's playing Hal. So he's
good.
He's
Chandler, forgot his name. Chandler something Chandler. But I remember him from Friday Night Lights the most, because I really loved that show when I was on. But back on the book, again, a new jumping on point. I'm going to be jumping on this book because this is where Kyle Rayner comes back to the forefront, and he's kind of the lead of the book.
Yeah,
and Kyle Rayner was the Green Lantern when I was reading comic books, and so I always thought Hal Jordan was an evil, terrible, bad person, because I jumped on like when he went crazy.
Parallax?
The whole Parallax thing. But before it was even Parallax, before you knew about it, you just knew like, hey, this guy freaked out and killed all the core.
I just think of that cover. He's got all the rings.
The cover's fantastic. I've said it before. Green Lantern doesn't have a lot of iconic covers, but I think it's 53 with the rings. This one is like the iconic Green Lantern cover.
Yeah,
so I'm pumped.
Kurzberg's 42 is like, I pray it's a good show. I'm like, bro, it's HBO. It's not a lot of bad shows come out of HBO.
That's fair. That's a fair point. But since you brought up Kyle Rayner, dude, from what I gather here, it's gonna explore the history into Kyle Rayner and a lot of that stuff. We're also going to be introduced to some new lanterns within this issue, so that's pretty cool. Apparently, one of them is called Volatins, and the other one is like Piri or something like that. So curious to learn about these characters. So I think it's definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of Green Lantern and you want to also see what these new characters are all about. Now, moving on, since we're on DC, here's a book from DC, Harley Quinn, issue 60. This one here, a pick by Lefteros, and then to the right, a book that I'm seeing a lot of people really excited about. Honor and Curse, Eternal #1. Again, selected by Lefteros. But as I said, a lot of people have been talking about this. I've been seeing a lot of posts about it over on social media. Harley Quinn, though,
awesome.
Yeah, that it's just a fun time, really. Is what I get out of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, man. I hope no one takes us too seriously, and it's just a fun arc. And man, so this will be a good spec book in like a couple of years. The first appearance of Bat Quinn when she comes back again as Bat Quinn. Later on. But man, yeah, Honor and the Curse Eternal. I have been waiting for this for a while. This one is this one's gonna be sick, man. Like, I don't know, it's like that a Tengu on the cover. Like, that's just cool.
Yeah, that is very interesting looking book, dude. Like, I want to read it now because that's a cool looking cover. That looks interesting. That looks like something fun. Harley Quinn looks like it's gonna be fun too. Harley Quinn is just DC's Deadpool now. Been that way for a while. Yeah. So it's slapstick, silly, fun stuff. But this Honor and Curse looks really cool. That looks interesting. Yeah, I hope it's not a crazy book and that's like the $40 book of the week or something, So we'll see.
We've seen the craze here when it comes to the indie books and the #1s. It seems everyone's in a frenzy whenever those tend to drop. But something that Lefteros points out is hold on, because he was talking about Nick Marinkovic being on this one, and that's not the entire reason why he would put this on the list. It's on this week's selections because he read it and he says that it's an awesome first issue, and Mark London and Jamie Infante that appear to have a lot of potential on this. So really cool. He's giving it high praises. So I mean, like I said, I'm seeing so many people talking about this. I definitely now I feel dumb for not pre-ordering it. I want I want to hope that I can pick one up tomorrow and give this a read because yeah, it seems like a lot of people have nothing but high praises. And then after you've also got this cover here to the left hand side. You spoke about the first cover being a cool one. This is another cool one, man. Yeah. Bratukin. That is Bratukin, the variant. Really cool.
Never heard of his artist, but
no.
I thought it was Jeff Darrow for a second with all the detail and the intricacy of all the uniforms and all that stuff. This is gonna be the one I'm gonna pick up. If I find it in my comic shop, dude, I'm gonna pick this one up. Again, if it's not like the $40 book of the week kind of thing, and I miss out.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, man. This looks like like all the ninjas coming up at Spider-Man.
Yeah, man, the hand.
Yeah, man, the hand.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then also we have Hyde Street issue 11. With
so good.
Yeah, so I'm not fully caught up on Hyde Street, so I can't speak too heavily on this one. But apparently we're going to be getting a first appearance, and I believe this is the character. So totally. Oh, that's the name, the Butcher?
The Butcher of Hyde Street. So they've been like building this character up through like every issue a little bit. They've been kind of like hinting at him. And this will be his first full appearance with the first cover appearance. And man, he just, I don't know. They put so much, like they've hyped the character up. Like you're like, this series is so good, man. Like the art's amazing. The art's like top-notch art. It's a great horror series. It's kind of nostalgic in a way because it like brings back a lot of like I don't know, kid memories. The characters are really cool in this story, man. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I can't say enough good things about Hyde Street.
Did you see the crossover? The Invincible cover. That's another one that I think is top of the list, man.
The one with the X-ray glasses is dope.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it is so good. That's why, like, that one, the Martin Simmons one, like.
The one for Crisis Event is awesome too.
Yeah,
Crisis of Infinite Earths homage.
Yeah, so well done. But yeah, there's quite a few good ones. But yes, 2 books worth noting for this week. We have another 2 that I have a feeling one of these 2 Jeb is gonna go heavy into. But we have I Hate Fairyland issue 49. This one being a Scotty Young cover. Very very cool cover. But to the right-hand side, we've got Inglorious X-Force issue number 3. And Jeb, you have been talking to us about this for quite some time.
That's because it was such a surprise. Like, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to. So a while ago, they had a Spider-Man Infinity comic that was online, and it introduced a character called Webhead. And it was just it was a spider character, and Spider-Man and her kind of, had a little romantic thing in the online comic, and it was really cool. But this will be her first in-comic appearance, like ever. For like, it's kind of neat that they do this online stuff. So then they've already kind of established the character, but this will be the first imprint, first appearance. And it's a spider character, guys. Like, you can't really go wrong with a new spider character, right?
Yeah, look, like I said, you've been talking about this for the longest time, so you've got me well versed now when it comes to the character Linda Locke. Where the design, the purple, like it kind of feels like I want to say Spider Woman.
Yeah, it's cool because she's also part of the Next Wave team. Because they ended with her joining Next Wave, and I don't know if anyone ever got to read Next Wave. That was such a good series.
Oh, that series is fantastic. I got it right there. I got the trade paperback, dude.
Oh, dude, solid series.
There's nothing better than Monica Rambeau getting called a loser by all the Celestials.
Yeah, man.
I actually never read that, so I guess I gotta read it. Yeah,
Lando, put that on your list. It's Warren Ellis. It's Stuart Eminem on the art. It's fun. It's ridiculous. Every issue is like a standalone issue.
Yeah, it like really made Elsa Bloodstone like a bigger character, in my opinion. Like it really made her pop, the character.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna have to put that on the list because I've completely not even paid attention to that.
There's this cover where they're all at like a protest or something, and they're all holding signs.
Did you say Next Wave?
Next Wave.
Let me see.
There's one cover where they're like at a protest.
Oh yeah, no, I know this book.
This says Mark Miller licks goats.
Agents of Hate, dude. Yeah, no, I've seen this. I've seen it so many times, but I've never read it. Yeah, I gotta read that. But yeah,
plus, you know, like Inglorious X-Force is just a cool team. Like, you know, Archangel with Wolverine and Cable, and it's good to see Boom Boom back. And yeah, man, awesome, good series.
Well, thank you guys for recommending something as a back issue, not a new comic book day for me, because I enjoy that. So yeah, I appreciate that. But yes, 2 books that Inglorious X-Force is one definitely to keep an eye out for. Moving on, Invincible Returns, number 1. Yes, a big pick right there by Travis. I know it's a facsimile, guys, but I mean, we all know trying to pick up the actual one is going to go for way more. So here's a good opportunity to pick up a facsimile and give it a read. But that Iron Man 3 cover, dude.
That MODOK is awesome.
Yeah.
It is wild, bro. The way he's ripping right through that. Like, it's just awesome.
Dude, I think this series has been really cool. I'm super interested in where they're going to have, like Norman Osborn's going to be in this series. And we all know that he was, you know, in Dark Avengers, he was the Iron Patriot. So that's kind of cool that they're, you know, keeping him kind of in the Iron Man universe.
Yeah.
But this is, Jose Maria Casanova. The guy just has really cool, intricate style. It's like cartoony, but it also feels serious, you know?
Yep. It's awesome, dude. I love it. The cover is great, but that Invincible Returns, man, gotta love the timing of this with, you know, the season now out, and then there's a certain appearance in that book, Thrag. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they timed it the right way. They knew what they were doing.
100%.
They knew it was coming out this time. That's why it's an Invincible Month and all these facsimiles. They're doing a good job.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 books again, just worth noting. So Invincible Returns number 1, Iron Man number 3. Moving on. Oh, here's some fun stuff, man. You got Rafael Garcia, Henchman number 1 here to the left-hand side, and then to the right, Skinbreaker, the Treasury edition, issue number 7. David Finch, man, I think Gabe and I have said this time and time again, when it comes to his work, he has been doing amazing things when it comes to Skinbreaker. But these Treasury editions, well, if you're looking to store them in a box, I'm on to wish you the best of luck. It's not fun on that front. Now, back to Henchman. This is an indie book that I'm seeing a lot of people also talking about. Good possibility here. There's one particular cover that Not Safe for Work one. Already seeing people scooping those up on the aftermarket, even because I guess they're probably aware their shops probably didn't order them, etc. So it might be one of those situations where it's a low order type book. And yeah, there's a lot more behind this as well. Apparently, the people behind this, don't ask me to pronounce the name properly, but you've got Peter Murrieta and David Schrader. I think I said it right. Both of them are actually tied to TV and films, so I had no idea about that as well. So who knows? But regardless, I just want to give it a read, and I definitely want that Not Safe for Work variant because it's pretty cool. I can't really say what I think it is, but it's cool.
Is he eating a taco?
Are you talking
I thought
about
it was a Choco Taco for a moment, honestly. If you guys know what Choco Tacos are.
I know what a Choco Taco is, but is he eating a taco on Taco Tuesday, guys? Man, that's awesome. I just love Finch and his so intricate. It's kind of cool when you let such a detailed artist just cook, you know, let him do the series, let him cook, give him time to let him, create magic.
8 years. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know, the Treasury I only saw once. It was for, I think it was issue 1, and I was at a shop in Ottawa when I saw it, and it's a big book, right?
Yeah.
But man, dude, like, you appreciate David Finch's work in the comic. You know what I mean? Like, you really do. But those Treasury editions, bro, like those pages being so big and you can really see more of the details. I don't know if it's because that's just me realizing I might need glasses or a magnifying glass or something, but the Treasury editions do show that much more. You know what I mean? At least I felt.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, no,
coffee table book.
I had the first Treasury edition, and I put up the comparison of it on my Instagram of like the regular book and the Treasury. Treasury, do you see like some finer details? The coloring is a little bit different. The pages are like printed on different stuff. I'm pumped because I know they announced already that they're doing like an artist edition for Skinbreaker, and it's going to be like
Huge.
actually like twice up page sizes. So
Jeez.
that's gonna be badass.
Remember that table book that it had like, you know, Spider-Man 316 on it, and it was like a massive table book for Todd McFarlane's art. I'm always like, where do you put this stuff? That is the one. Yes, sir.
Oh, hold on, Gabe. I want to see that. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Like, it's awesome, but what do we do with these guys?
I had a chance to pick that up. Dude, I had a chance to pick that up at an LCS here, man, but it was so expensive.
So what was really cool, so I had a friend who like made a table and then like put it under like glass.
That's bad.
So he could like lift the table up and he could put it in and then close the table with the glass and you could see the book. Really cool.
Yeah, that's wicked. I mean, it makes a wonderful display under that glass, but I don't know. Like, you want to display it, but like you just also want to appreciate that book. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the pages and everything. So
it's hard to display like cover out because I have a bunch of these. So I have it on a bookshelf, and it's not like cover out kind of thing. And that's not even the biggest one. I have ones that are bigger, like taller.
Turn it sideways; it takes up a whole shelf. You know what I mean?
Guys, it's not the size that matters, guys. Come on.
There you go. It's all about the art.
Matters. It matters.
It's all about the art.
Yeah, but yeah, man, 2 books definitely worth talking about for this week. Moving on, though, man, not 1 but 2 insane covers, dude. You got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TMNT 3 issue number 5. This one being the 1:50 ratio by Ito. Now, Ito did that Red Ranger cover, which was amazing. I obviously had to pre-order that one, and I got it. And now this same situation. I am a sucker, dude. Power Rangers was a huge thing for me growing up, and the White Ranger was actually my favorite. I mean, obviously, Tommy as Green Ranger was like next level. I was all in on the Green Ranger. I have the sword it's still in this house that plays all the music and sounds. But the White Ranger, just like, especially with the Power Ranger movie with Ivan Ooze, dude, it speaks to me. It speaks to me. And so obviously we see a change here when it comes to the character, but Ito himself has been bringing the heat, man, dropping absolutely amazing covers. And I haven't seen one that's been disappointing yet. I had to pick this one up. This was a must grab for me.
Yeah, man. It's cool because it's kind of neat that we have these 2 variants together because like contrast wise, they're both very like similar. Do like the watercolor similar type art, right? Ito, like I said, like it's like one of those Peach Momoko things. Ito's like kind of blowing up right now and he's getting bigger and bigger. All these early books that he's doing, all these early covers, awesome to great to have in the collection because I feel like these ones always like gain momentum and price and everything. I always loved Alex Maleev though. He's always had like really neat covers. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, you know, rest in peace, Jason Frank. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was rough. That was terrible when that happened.
Yeah.
But man, Ito's really like he's really making a name for himself right now. I'm disappointed that all these covers, like that Storm Shadow one that's coming out, is badass. But it's a 1 in 100. It's a foil, and not my favorite. But same with this. It's a 1 in 50. Like, dang it! Like the coolest cover is being a little out of
available
reach.
as a trade though. I picked it up as a trade.
Oh, so there's a trade version of it.
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
So that's a little bit better, I guess. But still, like to get the cool, like full art, they always get you with that variant ratio benchmark for sure.
Oh yeah. No, it's
and Malieve is just a different artist. That guy's always had a different art style with him, especially when he was doing Daredevil back in the day with Bendis. It was like, how does this guy do this art? This is such a strange art style and really gritty. And man, he's just a fantastic artist. He can paint too. Look at him.
Yeah, you guys want to see how wild Ito can get, man? I don't know if you guys saw over on Instagram, but he had done a painting of Saturn devouring his son, but he made it as Thanos instead. So just want to show you guys because I saw this and I was like, oh my god, like I need this. Like this needs to be a cover. This is crazy, dude.
Oh,
tell me
that's Kronos, isn't it? Devouring like Zeus.
Here, look.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and watching how it comes to be, man, is just amazing. You see how he goes into this, and it's so cool, just so cool. But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of Ito right now.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I have a commission I got of me as a cross eating one of my kids. So it reminds me of that a little bit too.
That's cool. I want to see that, dude. But yeah, Malieve cover for Punisher issue 2, the 1 in 25, 1 in 50 by Ito on the left hand side. Again, you can pick that up as a trade as well. If you don't want to pay the premium price tag for that Virgin cover, definitely go and check out the trade, man. It's totally worth it in my opinion. Now, moving on, we've got Star Trek: The Last Starship, issue number 6. To the left-hand side, and then to the right-hand side, you got Superman 36. This one selected by Lefteros. Some interesting things here going on the Superman side. Not too well-versed when it comes to anything Star Trek, to be honest with you, but yeah.
From here, because I'm old and I'm 40, and it just looks like an acid trip without glasses. Like I can't make out a thing that's going on in that cover, man. We need like a bigger picture of that, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I need somebody to give me a breakdown of what's happening on that cover.
There's a lot.
I probably wouldn't understand because just like you said, Lando, I know zero about Star Trek.
Yeah. But it's okay. We know about Superboy Prime, and we've been reading DCKO, and obviously with what's gone on within DCKO, Superboy Prime is now at the forefront, man, which is really cool. Good jumping on point. I mean, for this, I think Superman issue 36 is a good issue to pick up if you want to hop on.
I like Superboy Prime as a bad guy more.
Oh yeah, when he punches the time.
Yeah, he was way cooler as like an anti-Superman evil dude, in my opinion. But yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, there's the wraparound that Uni's pointing out. Definitely a great one. There's again great covers. There's even the ones where he's like, I think it's on the list. Yeah, there you go. He's reading Absolute Superman, which is hilarious on that one. And then he's also reading his own issue, which was another fun cover. But I really enjoy the fact he's reading Absolute Superman. I feel like it stands out more given the reaction, eating the popcorn, like, oh my God, the Absolute Universe. This is Absolute Superman. You know what I mean? It kind of slaps a bit more. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. Perillo. I mean, dude, doing Perillo things with that Thundercats cover, issue 25. This one being a 1 in 15. Dude, Perillo, Carlo Cohen. Those two, man. I say it all the time. Every time I think of those two, I'm like, man, I just want to see their house, like their workshop. You know what I mean? Like they gotta have some kind of room in their house where they're like banging.
I bet it's a disaster.
It must be filled with just insane stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to see all the OA that might be around in there. You know what I mean?
It's just like the sketches that they didn't finish, and they're just like, no, that's not right. No, that's not right. But that's like, couple $100.
Yeah.
I feel like the Thundercats cover, like there was a lot more to it, and they just had to crop off like what was appropriate, because those every Perella color I see is like those Vampirella covers and stuff like that, where you see a little something.
Yeah.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Yeah, but yeah, I love the Thundercats cover. The Superman 36 one makes me laugh, man. The the robbery. Yeah, hilarious. So yeah, really good. And then moving on. Void Rivals issue 28 here, selected by Lefteros, and then White Sky issue number 2 as well. White Sky, guys, I think it goes without saying. We all saw how issue 1 went. That just took off like crazy. It was a good read. I enjoyed White Sky, and obviously I'm gonna pick up issue 2 because I definitely want to keep up with what's happening here. It got really interesting towards the end. So yeah, I'm hooked on the White Sky stuff 1 issue in. So yeah, this is a pickup.
Man.
Void Rival goes without saying as well.
Yeah, I can't say enough things about how important a second issue is. You know, like, yeah, the first one gets you in, but if the second issue doesn't keep you engaged, the book will just go the way, bye-bye, And Void Rivals, man. Void Rivals, just give me more Proximus. Yeah, more Proximus. I want a whole series about Proximus. Man, yeah, love Void Rivals.
Yeah. Dude, Void Rivals, man. First of all, when it comes to the names of some of these characters, like I really have a hard time trying to pronounce it. Even as I'm reading it, I'm like,
I have that problem too with things, right? I just go like, oh,
yeah.
I just refer to it as, oh, that guy and that other guy and that one that has a P in his name. I kind of just got to stick it to that sometimes.
No, for sure. But I'm just there. I'm like, is it Dunak? Is it Dunak? Like I'm butchering names in my own head, and I'm like, anyways, and I keep reading, right? Yeah. But yeah, you've got some first cover appearances here as well when it comes to some of these characters, and Lefteros even says it within the article that Robert Kirkman tied to Amazon Prime, tied with the Invincibles. We know there's projects already coming with the Energon universe, so. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll be circling back to such issues, looking for these once we start seeing these in some animated form, right? So,
I just wanted humanoids in the Energon universe. Please make it happen.
You've been trying to summon this for quite some time.
Every episode what we have, and there's a new Energon universe book, I'm going to bring it up, and eventually they'll see this and do it.
I love it. But yeah, man. So 2 books I'm totally picking up this week. And up next, here's one that I wanted to share with you guys as well. You got Mark Spears, Midnight Man, number 1, which was actually labeled a one-shot, but Mark Spears came out saying that issue 2 is going to be coming out a little later this year as well, and he's willing to keep it going as long as the people demand that. Now, to the right-hand side, we have a 1-in-50 ratio, and one thing that I peeped when I was looking at this was I noticed on the side of the arcade there, we got some Hulk-looking character, and also if you look to the top, kind of looks like Punisher. Now, what I found interesting about that was when we had Mark Spears on the show, back when we had the full takeover of Mark Spears with top 10, well, except for one spot. One spot belonged to Flops. Shout out to Flops. We love you. But yeah, man, Mark Spears was telling us after the show how, there's certain characters within the Marvel universe that he has always dreamt of, doing work for, and Hulk was one of them. Obviously Spider-Man, but Hulk is probably one of the ones that when he said it, I was like, how has this not happened yet? Yeah. Especially with where Hulk has been, right? Now looking at Infernal Hulk, I was like, man, Mark Spears doing Infernal Hulk would have been amazing as at least variants. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I peeped that and I saw that there was a little Easter egg there, it kind of took me back to that story. So I was really cool. It was really cool to see this. And I was like, man, if I can score a 1-in-50, I kind of want to get it because I remember, Mark telling me that story. But really cool. I don't know if you guys caught that Easter egg there.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I I was because I was reading that when Spears said, "Okay, by the way, issue 2 is coming out." I wasn't going to tell anyone, and yeah, I got to read that, and then this series. I finally got to read the Monster series, and I loved it. It was cool. The guy's, he's putting his heart and soul into this, and you just know it. So
Yeah,
man, that's the way it is.
The 150 cover is great because I miss the days of arcades. of spending all afternoon at the arcade. Just you go there for like $20 and you had enough quarters to feed the Mortal Kombat and the Street Fighter machine all day long.
I was thinking Rampage and Golden Axe.
Yeah, I love Golden Axe.
And Altered Beast. Yeah,
Altered Beast is fantastic too. I didn't know Altered Beast was an arcade game at first.
Yeah.
I had it on the Genesis. When I got my Genesis as a kid, it was the one that had the Altered Beast game in it.
I'll be honest, guys. I bought 2 arcade systems. I have 2 arcades in my basement, and it still doesn't feel the same. Like, it's awesome. I mean, I have the Marvel Capcom cabinet, and I have NBA Jam, and I really want to get NFL Blitz. I think that's next on the list.
I have that Marvel Capcom cabinet too. I think we got the same one.
I was thinking, I wish, I miss Neo Geo, because then it had like Samurai Showdown and like King of the Streets and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Final Fight and everything. Yeah.
Final Fight. Yeah.
But it doesn't feel the same because it's the arcade 1-up ones, right? It's like you don't get to put the quarter in. You don't put the.
It's a little smaller. It's like my somebody washed it and it got shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, man,
it's cool though.
And yes, let me tell you guys that Smack Talk is a very key part when it comes to arcading with friends. Dude, I've got my kids who I arcade with all the time, and I show no mercy. If they need to win, if I'm gonna make them win, I'm not making them win. They gotta earn that W. You know what I mean? They gotta earn it. And yeah, man, they get mad at me a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the Mark Spears stuff. I saw Uni asking the question, wasn't this one going to be a one-shot? Yeah, but Mark Spears posted over on social media, if you go check his Instagram, how there is going to be an issue 2 coming out as well later this year, and I believe he's willing to keep this going if the demand is there for sure. So yeah, just wanted to highlight that. I think that the Mark Spears story related to the Hulk is really cool, and I'm peeping a little bit of a Punisher right there at the top, which is really neat. So there you go. Guys, I think it's safe to say a lot of people are really excited about this one this week. DC Marvel Superman Spider-Man #1. To the left-hand side, you've got the Lotto variant, and then you got the Jimenez variant to the right-hand side. Both are amazing. There are a lot of great covers when it comes to this, and don't forget, like there's really a lot. Like, you've got some of the industry's greatest artists working on these titles, and this is amazing. This is just wicked times. I know it's a bit of a price tag. I think it's $8.99 or $9.99. It's $8.99. $8.99 is the price tag. So if you want to collect
Canadian,
if you want to collect all covers, guys, there's J. Scott Campbell on here. You got Sandoval. You got so many amazing artists, and obviously some covers stand out a little more than others. But if you had to pick one of these two, which one are you going with?
Black suit all the way, baby. I loved his look in as Black Suit Superman. The only thing that's kind of off about this one, he doesn't have the hair.
Yes, that's why I was going to go with the Jimenez one. The black suit one's cool and all, but without the mullet, something's wrong. Something's wrong without the mullet. Something's off.
That's right, man.
So, but the Jimenez one, how has Marvel not just filled up his swimming pool with cash or whatever to get him to do Spider-Man? That's a fantastic Spider-Man.
Work. Yeah,
he's all long and lanky. They don't, he's not all buffed out or cut or anything like that. Like, that's just a long, lanky dude, and that's a great visual of Spider-Man. That's a great, just the way it's laid out, the anatomy. Like, He does a really good Spider-Man. We're
Yeah,
missing
no.
out. We're missing out on a great Spider-Man comic without Jimenez on it.
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully soon. Soon. Did you hear that, Jorge? Did you hear?
Yeah,
It's
we're
time
asking,
for Spider-Man, brother.
we're asking for it, but yeah, I really like the Lotto. Now you guys pointed out that Soup's in the recovery suit without the mullet. Yeah, no,
Weird,
no,
right?
Yep, something's missing. Yep, and that's it. It's the mullet.
I feel
All
you,
the food.
but still a crazy good cover, man, and it's one of the few that I picked up because, like I said, if you want to go in on all of the covers, there's just a bit too many out there for us to pick up, man. So $8.99 price tag can run up the tab quite a bit, but hang tight, guys, because I want to show you something else as well. If you head on over to the website, we can go check out the new releases that are dropping this week and see even how they're doing on the aftermarket right now. So, I mean, here we've got some other covers dropping as well. That's a cool 1 in 25. But yeah, here the Romeo cover also available as a 1 in 100. It's a virgin, of course.
Let's go back up, Lando. I love that Marvel Monster one. That one's awesome. Next row down of Spider-Man biting Mary Jane's neck.
Where is it?
Up. Next row up.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes without saying, Ivan Coelho, like one of the best to ever do it, man. This guy, Ivan's just, it's like watching kinetic energy just exploding off the page.
Yeah.
It's the only way to explain his art.
You're not wrong. Now here, I like hitting this type of filter as well because I want to see what's trending, like highest to lowest, the price tag on the aftermarket already before these books even drop. And here, man,
look at that. So I'm talking about Perillo. It's always a little something going on with them.
Something.
Hold on, did I?
No, I'm not complaining.
Oh no, here estimated value is what I wanted to check. Highest to lowest. So let's look at some of these values. As you can see, this 1 in 50 is already going for $121. Holy moly! That one's up there. This is an exclusive, but still great. C2E2. I love this Scarface.
Is that a cover price exclusive?
No, it's not. It's for Florida Hippopotamus Cocaine Massacre. It's funny because I actually had this shared to me immediately after the top 10 show. The artist himself sent it to me on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, this is great, dude! Like, so funny. I love it. But yeah, man, back to the new books. 1 in 100.
Dude,
$85.
Invincible's crazy. $75.
Yeah,
for the Eric Larson.
Yeah, Eric Larson on this one. Is it an exclusive?
Hippopotamus is my spirit animal.
I don't know why this one's $75.
That's absolute madness, but yeah, no idea. Obviously, we're seeing some of the cons that are up and coming. When it comes to this, like we've got C2E2, we just had MegaCon as well, but that Feral, look at that, 1 in 25, $38,
$40, dude.
Doing good, doing good.
Crazy. That's a crazy good Maria Wolf cover right there for the 1 in 50. Oh my god,
with all the wolves on it.
Yeah, but dude, it's wicked good. I dig that.
I love Maria Wolf, man.
I need this. Arthur Adams. Look at this.
That one's bad, dude. That one's so cool.
Look at this.
How's it a 1 in 25, but it's not a virgin? Come on.
I'd just like to say I'm sorry for everyone's loss. No, I'm just joking.
Don't scare me like this, man. But yeah, let's keep it rolling. Here's the Malieve, the 1 in 25. Really cool. The Perillo cover. Going above ratio price slightly. That's a cool Punisher cover as well, man. Perillo, 1 in 25. Dig that. Really dig that.
Man, they got Perillo just working. And the crazy thing is that he delivers like
every time.
Every time, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. That Godzilla one's pretty ugly.
Hey,
not a fan.
Here's the one I was talking about, man. The Dan Mendoza double nude cover.
Well, that's gonna go nuts because there's a lot of all the Zombie Tramp fans are probably gonna be looking for that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
18 and over. Oh, it's because I'm not signed in. Oh, should have been signed in for that one. I would have gave you guys a show, but no.
We're so close.
I can sign in later.
Yeah, I will.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
that one is one that I'm seeing already a lot of buzz about on social media, seeing people posting about it, and super.
It's only $10. That's not too bad.
Oh, I've been logged out. I can't log back. I gotta log back in. I'm not showing you guys my credentials, but you get it. You know how it works here over on CovrPrice's website. Log in. If you're a subscriber, obviously you get access to all these cool things. And yeah, man, that was pretty much the show. We hope you guys enjoyed some of the books we spoke about. Before we go, just want to remind everybody again, CovrPrice is going to be at C2E2 this weekend. So keep an eye out for the boys, the whole crew. Show them some love. If you see him there, man, go say hi. It's always neat to meet you guys in person, man. I actually had a get together. I'm going off again, but had a get together last Friday with a lot of people who tune into my show and on CovrPrice shows, and being able to put faces to names is always awesome. So if you see the crew, make sure to say hi, and don't forget, man, they also have a panel over at room S402-A. But yeah, you're gonna be able to see them having a conversation with Jenny Frizen, and that takes place on the Saturday, 4 p.m. So don't miss out on that. There's gonna be free limited gifts for attendees. Again, they're limited, but I really like this, man. I want one. I like
the purple.
I would go to C2E2 and I would nudge them and be like, guys, can I get a second one? But no, if you ask them for that, they're limiting this to one per person, so everybody can get a chance to walk away with one. So there you go, guys. That was pretty much the show. We'll go around and say good night. We'll have to start with Jeb at this point. So Jeb, take it away.
Well, all I can say is, man, I hope you guys enjoy tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is a massive comic book day, new comic book day. There's a lot of books, guys. So, you know, if you can't overdo it, don't overdo it. But you know what? Win some, lose some. But yeah, man, just grab what you can and enjoy. There's some cool stories going on, even in Marvel, guys.
Yeah, no, for sure. You guys have seen some of the changes when it comes to the lists, and obviously we're submitting our picks to the team. I feel like I'm gonna slowly become public enemy number one and get in trouble at CovrPrice because they ask us to send in one pick, and I can't do that, man. I'm a fiend when it comes to comics, man. And they're asking me to pick one is like mission impossible. So yeah, just know that I probably would have added way more to that list, but that's also because I love comics, and it would not be useful to add everything to the list. So there you go. Gabe, take it away, sir.
Hey, what a fun time, guys. I'm glad to be here with you guys to hang out, talk comic books, see what's going on. I got a new wallpaper out of it today, so it's a pretty good day. It's a good day. Pretty good day when you get a cool wallpaper on your phone.
Yeah, no, and it's a wicked one, and I'm happy you even adjusted the photo so that the time is going right through the blast, which is awesome. But speaking blast, hey man, I had a blast with you too. I had a blast with you guys in the chat. If you're catching the replay, make sure to comment below, hit the like button, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Matt and John go live with Comics Covered. And then Thursday, you get to see this beautiful man with the new beard that is continuing to grow out. Just like the old days of the Lord of the Long Box. Yeah, Gabe is going to be there. It was so awesome to see JB there last week, man. And again, you guys caught me at the wrong time asking me to hop on. And I would have done anything to kick it with JB. Like, I love you guys. I see you pretty often, but I miss JB. That was a good show.
Yeah, I said I wish we get some of the old Lords guys back. You know, Darkside Jedi, Otto. You know, all those guys that used to hop up on the show. Justin, Manimal. You know, it'd be fun to kind of hang out with those guys on again. You know, but But you know what? This is the crew, and this is the best crew there ever is, and we have a great time talking comics. And yeah, like Lando said, Thursday I'll be back with the Shakers with Laura, Marty, Chris, and all kinds of just weird books that pop up. Man, there's been some weird, crazy, fun books popping up on that list, and I love it.
It's what makes the Shakers show so fun, and then hearing what you guys have to say about it, it's awesome. So yeah, make sure to tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern time for both shows. And yeah, man, have a happy new comic book day to everybody. If you are going to your shops, let us know what you picked up. Comment below, like I said. And yeah, man, have yourselves a great rest of the evening, day, whatever time it is that you're watching the show. Adios.